every single time. Okay, let's do this again. Oh man. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily. Every single day, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do the Bitcoin Daily because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening with our altcoins, what happens with crypto in general. Right now, Bitcoin is looking like it might go down a little bit again. And there's that. Hope you liked that last sound. That's from a guy called Van the Man or Vanesla or something like that. I can never pronounce his name correctly, but guys, legit, he is in the crypto space. He's totally into Holochain, I think, and yeah, you know, we're gonna keep on following that guy because he makes nice tunes, nice tunes. How's the guy doing? The first thing you might be wondering about is like, why the F is there snow on the screen? And that's because in Norway right now, if I look out of my window, there is actually snow falling down. There is snow falling down. So we have right now snow in Norway falling down in April. Can you believe that? This is how much, you know, hell I mean right now. You know, it's April and you still got snow. You still got snow in April. So there's that. There is that, you know, there is that. So we gotta snow. So we gotta turn off the snow because you know, it's not winter's time, but you know, there is snow in April, you know. So I definitely need to move to some kind of, you know, warmer place in the world, you know, to chill and relax. How's everybody in the chat doing, by the way, guys? Bliatman is the first this time. The central plan is the chat always, every single day. Who more we do have? Checo Ban is here to see if we're gonna go above the 58,000. Stefano is wondering whether this is, you know, this intro is always this long. Let's see all other people up here. Andor is here. Muted, toxic, no sound Mac, no sound army. No, your mic is off, buddy. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You guys hear him? No, muted. Okay, there we go. Bleat, man. And Captain is also in the chat. Oh my god, it is so early. Captain, what are you doing that early? That's what I want to know. Are you on the work? Pronounce Wach Alus Wa. Is this Dutch? I'm thinking it's Dutch because there's you know, the Dutch has a lot of this. Is this Aluswa? Where I post it? How you doing, Robin? Alex, Sander, Chekic, go, batch, yo, 4 a.m. here, just went to bed at 2 a.m. So you, that's not Dutch. Okay, that's not Dutch. So guys, yesterday I posted a Patreon video explaining why we are bullish. Yesterday on the live stream, Sunday evening chill live stream, we talked about why I'm bullish. Today we're gonna continue talking about why I'm bullish and that this might drop a little bit on the downside. Still, no worries in the world. Everything looks nice and dandy, so we're gonna talk about that. Alles good is Dutch. It means alles good is Dutch. It means how are you? Okay, there. We're learning languages today. Good morning, Kryptonians. Okay, so where are we gonna start? I'm gonna start on the weekly time frame. I think that's important because, you know, yesterday we've been saying that this might happen. It did happen. Everybody knows about this happening. Now a lot of people are watching this chart on the EMAS, you know, exponential moving averages, which is completely wrong thing to do for several reasons, and we don't do that on this channel over here. On this channel we are a little bit crazy, so we go, you know, with simple moving averages. You won't see a lot of channels doing simple moving averages because everybody's trying to be cool, so they're using the cool stuff, you know, what cool kids are doing, and that's exponential moving average. But you know, we are not cool, we are old, we are traditional, we are, you know, classic, so we use, you know, very simple stuff like simple moving average, not something like exponential moving average. You know what I'm gonna do, you know, just, you know, show these kids off. I'm gonna make something called QMAs, quantum moving averages. Now you're gonna see some big swings on that, baby. When quantum moving averages comes into play, you're gonna see some big swings, you know, and the quantum is the big word right now. We're gonna call it AI, quantum moving averages, you know, and that way, you know, it's gonna go. Doesn't matter, we are looking at simple moving averages. You can see here that we are above the 50 moving average right over here. We closed above that, and the 20 moving up down here. So you can see this move down here already tested this 50 moving average. It can technically test all the way down here at 44,000, this 20 moving average as well. So it isn't any kind of problem right now. We still got right now 6 days and 16 hours left for this candle to close. The only way this can become bearish if we do something like this on the downside for whatever reason, or something like this, or you know, below the down here. But it can still be, you know, some kind of hoping down here. But you know, we don't want to go down again. We don't want to go down again, because then you're breaking some kind of option stuff, so forth. I mean, technically, I mean, you can pull the line up here somewhere like this and say, oh man, we're gonna go down to 10 moving average. Then, but you know, if you fell down here like some kind of 40,000, that would be best. But right now it looks very bullish. I'm very bullish on crypto in general. I'm very bullish on everything. Doesn't matter what it is. I mean, this pullback is expected a little bit, you know, give or take. But you know, we managed to stay above the 50 moving average and 20 moving average. Very nice moves. Very good. I like that a lot. So over here on the small time frame, let's go to the daily time frame as well. You can see here that we are having what is called extend smack hug dump pattern, right? SHD. It's HDA. Maybe you should try to figure out some kind of name for this. HDA. Extend smack hug dump. Okay, that's the pattern that we are having right over here, and that's why I'm looking for this last move towards the upside. So what is extend smack hug dump? Well, you go to, you know, towards the upside, you extend fast towards the upside. That's extend, right back down, smack on the moving average, hug the moving average, and then you dump on the moving average. Now this last dump doesn't mean it's gonna go down, but you know, I'm looking at this 20 moving average down here at some kind of 44.5, give or take. So this move on the downside definitely might happen, you know, to complete this this pattern over here. So right now you can see here we went above 10, you know, we stayed above the 10 moving average, tried to get up here, you know, we failed that, we went back down again. Right now we're closing below 20 moving average. So I'm thinking right now it is probable that we are gonna go on a little ride towards the downside. That might be something like, how much should that be? You know, another like 4% towards the downside. Is it gonna happen during one day? You know, it's gonna be just like this 1, 2, or 3 days or something like that, or just one day drop, you know, straight drop down to 4% and get everybody, you know, freaked out. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but what I do know is that you know, this pattern, you know, often plays out, and it definitely can drop a little bit on the downside. Still no problem whatsoever. We are above this, you know, I think this is the trend line up here, or something. It should be something like this, because this engulfing trend line doesn't matter. You know, maybe it should be something like this, and then we are breaking the trend, but we are just cruising through the trend. We are not actually breaking, so maybe it should be something like this up here. Really doesn't matter. This looks all good and dandy. Now everybody has been watching, of course, this level of support, and you can see this level of support is consolidating really nicely with the 20 moving average right now here. It's not today, but you know, tomorrow, this is gonna be important resistance as well. Yesterday we also talked about something very important, something we've been talking about a lot lately, and that's this how this usually these these trends play out. So you know, it's this is Bitcoin daily, so it's important to say that. So you can see here we inverted the chart right now. This is the chart, and you know, when you invert it you get this, because it's easier for people to understand stuff that goes towards the upside and, you know, look at the downside. But let me just explain to you. When you go towards the upside, you break the trend. Oftentimes when you break trend, you got a couple of tests on the upside trying to get back above the, you know, the trend and stuff like that. So we said you might have, you know, a double try to double try to get back up. If you fail that, you go down, you break the resistance, you know, and you continue in the other direction, and that looks something like this, and that's exactly what's happening. That's why I'm super bullish up on here, because it is playing out, you know, exactly how the pattern should be playing out. Going down, broke the resistance, test one time, test second time, fail both times to, you know, get back to the lows. Go back up here, because you right now the failure of pushing the price lower down happened. You go back up, you break the resistance up here, you broke the resistance, you can see the candle up here, you can see the pullback is still not done. Maybe it's gonna go something like this up here, in the pullback up here. This is still consolidation pattern. We might see some kind of 44,000, because I said this pattern up here does something like this up here, and then continues, and then can continue towards upside. So 20 moving average on the daily time frame might be a very nice buy. And right now this looks like this is just gonna blast through the sky. So guys, I am fully bullish on Bitcoin. I am, you know, 100% bullish on Bitcoin. I don't see that much bearishness right now. The only bearishness I see on the chart right now is this the only bearishness I see on this chart right now is this, you know, extend smack hug dump pattern that's happening, but it is a small pattern up here. We've seen bigger patterns that are happening up here. You can see that does something like this and then dumps on the downside. Let me see up here. Yeah, so this pattern is pretty normal. So I'm looking at this 20 moving average. I'm looking to retest this again, this support at 44.5. I think that's most probable right now, but as soon as we go down with the wick or something like that, if you see a lot of buying come right now, you don't see a lot of buying, but if you see a lot of buying coming in up here, you know, or back on the 44.5, that might indicate nice moves. So we also said what is important resistance to break towards the upside. And that's between, what do we say, between 47.5 and 48.5. So I'm gonna show you where that is and how this is actually gonna play out. We're not gonna use moving averages for this one, so I'm gonna show you here. So we need to get back above this resistance up here, right? Because this is number one, this is the important resistance. If you can break this, you can create this higher high, you continue going towards the upside. That's very nice and dandy. That's what we want to do. So we managed to break the up here, we pulled back. Right now we need to break it again and then we move towards. But there is another trend line up here that's right up here at 48.5 or something like that, give or take. It's a trend line that needs to be taken into consideration because it's very important. It goes something like this. Down here you can see here very nice top, top, with some kind of button. This wasn't actually on the dollar, but this one and this one over here. So we got some nice hits on the line. A line is a respected, line is good, and right now that line also is in the ballpark area up here. Also the 200 moving average on the daily is in the ballpark area. So everything right now is in ballpark area between, you know, what's that, 44 or 47.1. Between this line up here and all the way up to the resistance right at 48.5, 48.6, give or take. So this area right over here needs to be broken, and once we break this area, this is the resistance area. The way I see it, that's very important to break. We are coming very close to breaking it. You know, we are getting ready. We went up there, and then pulled back down here because, you know, we created the resistance. Right now we are hugging the moving average. You can see these 2 weeks coming to the resistance, but, you know, not performing well. I think it's gonna, you know, pull back a little bit more, then consolidate, then, you know, blast through this everything. Once we are through this red box up here, I think it's done. I think a nice rally is coming towards the upside. I think everything is gonna be shining like the moon and the stuff, and the life is gonna be good. I don't know how high we're going. Like maybe it's gonna be like only like 50, maybe it's like 60, maybe like 70, maybe like 100, maybe like 200,000, maybe like 500,000. I don't know how high it's gonna, but I know the rally is coming. How big the rally is gonna be, we don't know that, so we're gonna keep on following the trends. We're gonna see how it plays out. We're gonna see how you know, day by day, you know, what's happening. But this looks very bullish. This looks very bullish, and we have some nice moves to make. We are still not above that very last. You ignored Voxel on Friday night. The next day exploded. I mean, it can happen. It can happen, you know. Stuff can do pretty fast, you know, big moves. So right now over here, this big support is down at 44.5, as you can see here. But even if you break the 44.5 downside, there is one very important level of support that we are looking at as well, and that's up here. That's all the way down at 41.7, give or take, depending on how long this takes, but around 41.7, give or take, down here, this trend line up here. Why is this trend line important? Because this trend line is what, what created this, how are we gonna draw it? Something like this, yeah, give or take. This triangle up here. So we've been watching the triangle for a long time. And we even saw that, you know, we hit the, you know, triangle top up here, broke towards the upside, went up to the resistance, broke the resistance, moved back. So if we fail this one over here, we can still fall all the way down to 47 without becoming bearish and then bounce from that. So there are two very important levels of support right now. The way I see 44.4 and 41.7. That's the triangle up here. Nobody, by the way, guys, nobody draws the triangle because everybody is, you know, you know, they're looking at these tops and, oh, they cannot be triangle, because they don't understand. They don't understand like we do, okay? So we know there is a triangle up here. There is a triangle. There is a triangle. This is a very nice support, but this might be, this down here might be some kind of, you know, scare tactics. You FUD. Oh, we broke the support. We are going down to 0, and then, you know, right back up here again. So keep remembering that, okay? So if you see the price dropping down here, you know, it's still not bad. Still very much bullish. Still very much bullish. Where are the moving averages up here? You can see here that the 50 moving average is corresponding nicely with this triangle. 20 moving average corresponding nicely with this top up here. So once we start going the 20 moving average bounce, that's good. And then if you fail the 20 moving average, you look for a 50 moving average down here. And then bounce. Only if you fail the 50 moving average, get back inside this triangle and you know, fail to get back out of it, that's when the bad stuff happens. This down here below 41.5 or something like that is when the bad starts to happen. Below something like 38,000, that's, you know, where we go down to 0 again, of course, when we go down to 0 again. But right now it looks bullish, and you know, it's gonna take a lot, you know, movement on the downside to make us bearish, the way I see it, at least to make me bearish. Like, you're gonna go like 10% today, you know, 15-20% the downside over time to make me bearish. But right now everything, we have pumped even so much that we have probability to pull back without becoming bearish. That's the most important thing. You can pull back to the line without becoming bearish. You can pull back to the 50 moving average without becoming bearish. You know, so that's very good, and I think that's very nice. So this is what I'm looking at right now, chat. I'm very much bullish right now. This is only a matter of time before we actually break this towards the upside, and once we do that, we're gonna have a major rally. If something happens for whatever reason, we start going down here, I'll tell you guys, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm bullish. Is this the infamous 9 a.m. show? Yeah, it's 9 a.m. show. Okay, let's see what chat is saying. By the way, did you hit the like button? I hope you did. Dude, chill, I did 70%. What the fuck? Stop with the caps, man. I hit the like 10%. No, I had button 9%. I'm on phone, I see no buttons 12%. I understand that, man. It's all good. If you're on the phone, you didn't hit the like button. It's fine, man. It's fine. No problem whatsoever. Let's see here what people are saying. People are talking about Turkey. I don't know what's that all about. Actually, I'm German, from Berlin. Yeah, that's nice. They don't understand like we do. Best quote of 2022 already. When the man is in the chat. By the way, man, we played your song today on the live stream on the start of the video, and we even, you know, put some link down there for your channel. Man, you gotta make more songs, man. You gotta do the stuff, you know. If you're good at something, do the stuff that you're good at, you know. You just gotta, you know, people always say, oh man, that's too much competition, everybody's making stuff. Yeah, competition is good. I love competition. I got a business and it's located right where all my competitors are. Why? Because, you know, that's where the business is. Right? So don't be fearful of competition. You know, you always have to be like, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna beat all of the other guys. You know, you gotta have a little balls, right? So, you know, just because everybody's making music doesn't mean you're not gonna make it, man. Yeah, I'm working on new music. That's good. You're muted, my good. Nah, you're too late for the mute stuff. You're too late for it. It's not 1st of April, man. Oh, my bad. I muted myself. Kebab chain. Yeah, when are we gonna get kebab chain? Can you check cake? Can you do this? Can you do that? We're gonna see. This is a Bitcoin daily. It's not cake daily. Cake daily is probably on some, you know, you know, cake show. I don't know. Is there something to call cake daily? Oh, there we go. Cake daily life in a, you know, there is a cake daily. If you want cake daily, look at this cake, man. There's probably some cake. Here's a cake daily. Oh, by the way, guys, I make the best, you know, world best chocolate cake ever. Like, I make only one cake, and it's a chocolate cake, and it's best cake ever. I make it once a year during, you know, the Christmas, because if I make it all the time, people are gonna get bored. So, you know, once a year I make the cake. It's the best cake ever. Everybody goes like, oh man, this is the best cake ever. One cake, man, one cake. It's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. So if the cake is your thing, you know where to look, man. You know where to look. My scenario is flash crash 22, then consolidate and drop to 32. I don't know, man. Flash crash to 32. I mean, it can happen down to it is 32. Consolidate up here and then, you know, continue dropping on downside. But right now, there is not that much bullishness. Yes, we hit this level up here. We pulled back. We are doing this hug pattern up here. That's pretty much given that we are gonna drop a little bit on downside. But once we drop back down to the support area, this is already played out over here, and we can technically continue from over here. But if you for whatever reason drop down, a little bit bearishness starts to kick in because we did break the support. You never want to break the support, but if we break this support up here, you know, that's 2 supports in a row that's broken. That's kind of bearish. So you are back also in the triangle, and then if you maybe fail to get back out the triangle, that's three bearishness in a row. And then if you break on downside, that's 4. And then if you fail to get back, that's 5. And then if you break that and everything up here, that's 6. And by the 6 bearish moves, you have to understand that you are kind of bearish. You're kind of bearish. By the way, guys, the first thing that I did, and the reason we are having the 9 AM show today a little bit late is because my wife let me actually sleep today a little bit longer. But the first thing I did when I woke up, do you know what I started, you know, thinking about? I started thinking about indicators, and I don't know where it came from, but you know, suddenly it was, oh man, I can make an indicator that shows bullishness versus bearishness, and it has to do with candles. And I was like, oh man, that can be, it will work like RSI. So there will be, you know, strength bullishness and strength bearishness. So it will go to 100 and you know, to 0, and some kind of middle will be 50, right? And you know, it will use candles to determine the bullishness and the bearishness. I was like, oh man, you can actually do that. I mean, that's genius, man. So right now, the only thing I need to do left to make the indicator is figure out the math for that. But in my head, it's already like figured out. But you know, I need to figure out the math. So once I do that, I'm gonna make a new indicator, guys. Soon we got the chocolate cake tutorial. We have to drop and consolidate until next moon phase, then ride the wave to next one. We don't have to drop, we can just consolidate sideways, it's okay. Maybe the art of chocolate cake by TLA. When dropped to 30Q, it's going to 50, 55. But all I want is a very, very long journey, time to 58, to take the most adventure of this old season. Ah, man. Chaco Ben. We're gonna convert you, man. At one point, we're gonna convert you and it's all gonna be good. But if you become right, we hit 50K, we go down to 10K, you know, I'm gonna say, I was wrong, you were right. Congrats, you know. I got balls, you know, to accept the defeat when I get defeat, you know, it's no problem. Moon Inu indicator, please. The first thing you thought, where's my glass of milk? No, today we have today we're drinking coffee because it's Bitcoin daily, so you know, in the morning we drink coffee. It's a lot of milk, a lot of sugar. If I could put some Red Bull into this, I would, you know, but that's coffee for me. I need to wake up, so it's, you know, coffee, sugar, milk, just like kick me, you know, kickstart me. In the evening it's milk, in the evening it's mostly milk. Empire is pumping the one I took the pun on. Yeah, so we did some kind of, you know, nice coins up here. Empire is up 8%. Yeah, it actually pumped like 2 days ago, big time up here. 45, 66%. Wow, that's a big move. It broke the resistance. Right now continue pumping. Empire is actually, you know, a small cap coin. This first sign of craziness. First signs of craziness yet. Never mind till what happens when you get a chance. Tell me what you reckon about Voxel. Thanks. Voxel. Didn't we check this out? I think we checked this out. Yeah, I think we looked at it. No, it is climbing nicely. I don't know if this is entirety of the chart. Just, you know, I don't know how they do it. But you know, they actually managed to get full chart up here. So you know, 4.3 was stop up here. It looks like climbing. It looks like nice. It looks good. So this Voxel, how much is market cap on the Voxel right now? 100 million. So it's pretty low. It's pretty low. So what you got here is you got these 2 resistance up here. You know, let's go to the weekly time frame. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So what over here, what Voxel managed to do is create a higher high up here. So it is definitely breaking this trend up here. Might consolidate up here. I don't know how, you know, what's gonna happen. It might be just on the consolidation on the daily pattern up here to help this moving average come a little bit up and then, you know, continue to you know, pushing towards the upside. But definitely looks strongly bullish up here. You can see here this level of resistance broken, this level of resistance broken. We have some kind of resistance up here and here and here. So there is some kind of resistance area up here. But you know, I'm thinking now announced that it's broken this resistance up here. It might consolidate here, then break this, then go to all-time high, then break that and continue towards the upside, because it's a low cap, so you never know how high it's gonna go. But you know, I don't know what kind of project it is, how much bullishness or bearishness there is over here. Why is cult down minus 10%? Because this is on 2-day time frame. Let's see weekly. Last week it pumped 338%, so yeah, it's understandable that it's dumping a little bit. Daily, 1, 2, 3 days. Because we're just consolidating up here, we'll see. So there we go. I think the drop is already happening. Is that already happening on the daily time frame? We'll see. We'll see how this actually plays out. It's pretty some ascending triangle last 3-4 days. Last 3-4 days. No, it's not. It's just a normal triangle. So we got this level of resistance up here. Yesterday we got super bullish because we thought we are breaking this towards the up. So you can see the level of resistance up here. Let me use the thick line so it's easier to see up here. So this is some kind of resistance up here. I've seen people drawing the line this triangle up here. By the way, this isn't the I don't think this triangle. Maybe this is the triangle. This should not be the triangle. The triangle should be something like this up here. It should be up there and down here. If I'm not, yeah, this is the triangle. So you know, we know how to draw the triangle, so it's okay, guys. We done beat this before. We know the right way, because if you drew the triangle like this over here, you're gonna fail. If you drew the triangle like this, that's the wrong triangle. This is the right triangle over here. Why it's right triangle? Now, pro tip: it's symmetrical triangle, and it's you know, this distance is not that large. So this over here looks like right now it fell through this moving average. Right now consolidating down here. It tried to break up, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times, big moves, pull back down again right below the moving average. I think it's gonna drop out of this on the downside down here. Now this triangle might be something like this down here. Let me check it out. Right, all the way to 43.5, something like that. Yeah, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's like maybe just this last part is gonna use. So you know, this move on the downside might be something like 44, give or take. 44, give or take. Yeah, so it's not yet out of the triangle, but it's getting really close to that triangle. But I don't see any kind of ascending triangle. It's symmetrical triangle. Another audio breakout, guys. Just because you say it's a breakout, yeah, I get it, guys, I get it. It's a breakout. So we have the triangle. Johnny Stang is in the chat, man. Hi man, Johnny, how you doing? How's the channel working? How's Holo doing? Holo has been pumping like crazy, but you know, it kind of stopped a little bit. I don't hear much talk about Holo. So let's check out Holo right now. I gotta check out Holo. Every time I see Johnny Stang in the chat, I gotta check out Holo. That's his coin. Ooh, that looks nice on the 4-hourly time frame. Looks bullish. A lot more bullish. Oh, this is gonna pop. This is gonna pop, guys. This is a perfect yo. This looks nice, man. Looks like. So look here. Holo managed to pump on the 20 moving average, keep above the 20 moving average. Right now, still above the 20 moving average up here. Broke this resistance up here. Looks nice. It looks good. Still got some kind of levels to break on the upside, but it looks like it has been consolidating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days, and it is ready to pop soon, guys. Ready to pop soon. We're gonna see if it can actually do it. Is it gonna be a fake out towards the upside and, you know, right back down again, or is it just gonna blast through the sky? So if you see Holo doing something like 50% moves, you know, next tomorrow, how much is gonna be? How much is gonna be? Let's see on the daily time frame. If you see Holo doing something like, yeah, something like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50%, it's gonna pump like crazy, man. It's gonna pump like crazy. My target is 0.008 end of April. 0.08 end of April. Man, you are underestimating. That's only up here, man. You think entire April all the way up here. April all the way up here. You think we're gonna go sideways up here, like slowly up here? I mean, it can happen. But you know, this is, you know, Holo pumps, man. Holo pumps. Holo is a pumper. It's not a slow mover, it's a pump. Which coin is this? This is Holochain. This is Holochain. But this is Johnny Stan coin. This is Johnny Stan coin. Can't believe you are still ignoring cake pump. There is a cake. There is cake pumping. There is cake pumping. There is no pump, man. I mean, where is the pump? Where is the cake pump? It pumped. I mean, it pumped like 3 weeks right now in a row, right? It pumped 3 weeks in a row. Something like 70% right now, you know. Last week did nice above the 20 moving average. It also broke the resistance up here, so cake is doing very nicely. I have no problems about cake. Holochain is Johnny Stan coin. I love it. Yeah, Holochain is Johnny Stan coin. So we're gonna definitely keep the eyes on the Johnny Stan coin. Definitely. Bits looking weak. Yeah, it is looking, it's gonna pull back a little bit, we know that. But we are not worried because we are super bullish on Bitcoin and we understand how this actually works, you know, so no problems, guys. That said, with that said, how much we have been streaming for right now? 40 minutes. That's for the Bitcoin Daily. Right now, that's for Bitcoin Daily. Let's go down here. That's for Bitcoin Daily. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. Let's see how many did, you know, 74%. Do chill, I did. That's good. Good amount of hitting on the like button, guys. Very well done. On the way out, if you haven't smashed it yet, smash the button. Even if you have your phone, you know, you can minimize the, you know, video and smash the like button on the way out. Thanks for stopping by. I'm still super bullish on Bitcoin. I knew that this pullback is still in effect, you know, happening, but it's on the small time frames and there is not that much bearishness. There is technically no bearishness right now whatsoever. Everything is working as well. Bearishness only hits in when we break certain supports and we are not even close to that right now, so all good, guys. All good. I'm bullish on crypto in general. I'm bullish on everything right now. We'll see how it actually pops. 79 people in 90. I think we outperformed the outrise. Yeah, but it was like 357 people inside the chat. So that's, yeah, that's over 30%. No, that's less than 30%. That's like 25% of the people. How much is it? Yeah. So we got 98 likes times 100 divided by an amount of people is 360 up here. So we got 27%, you know, like ratio today. So that's good. So symmetrical triangle. Yeah, symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles are nice. So you can see here, oftentimes when you're drawing guys, oftentimes when you're drawing triangles, people will draw these very, you know, crazy triangles. They are not triangles, they are trend lines. This can be, you know, looked at as a trend line. It's important line, but it's not a pattern line of the triangle, right? The triangles are symmetrical, and I have a video that I made not so long ago. I made it on up here. Wait, where is it? The late doctor. I made a video just recently, actually, on the, and it's called what is it called? Where is it? I don't believe in the ascending triangles. This video over here. Let me explain why I don't believe in ascending triangles, and I explain here why you know, I think that everything's actually a triangle and not ascending or descending triangle, right? But triangles are very important. I wanted that I hate buttons because I'm grumpy, but I do hit like button anyway. Yeah, of course, that's understandable, man. That's understandable way. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna end it with a nice tune up here. Of course, we gotta do that. When the man, there is a link to his channel up here. You know, there is no link to channel, but you know, Vanessa Solar up here. Check it out. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're gonna do more streams. Right now, I think I'm gonna do some, you know, altcoins. I might do some, you know, Bitcoin evening stuff. You know, gonna be live today. We are doing like 2 live streams a day almost. In weekly it's only 1 live stream, but I'm gonna try to, you know, put more coins on the streams. Everything's good, everything is coming back together. Bitcoin bull run is just about, you know, to kick off. Or technically it did already kick off, so you know. Good days, guys, good days. Thanks for watching. Symmetrical in an uptrend tend to break up. It's only problem is they don't tend to, you know, people say that it's continuation patterns, but they don't have to be continuation patterns. They can be, you know, reversal patterns as well. But I think probability is towards upside, but you know. Thanks for update and music. Cryptovaluta Norge is in the chat. He's very big on DeFi, or Cryptovaluta is big on DeFi kingdoms from what I gathered from the streams. So maybe that's something you guys want to check out, DeFi kingdoms. I don't know why, but you know, Cryptovaluta Norge is into that stuff. So if he's into that stuff, then there might be something there. Okay guys, I'm gonna pre-stop the music. See you around guys, same times tomorrow, 9 AM Central European Time on the dollar. Be there or be square. Bye bye.